The Capgras Syndrome. Imagine your mother is standing right in front of you. She looks exactly the same, but your mind is telling you she is not real. This condition is known as Capgras Syndrome. In this syndrome, the person becomes convinced that their loved ones, like parents, spouse, or children, have been replaced by identical imposters trying to copy them. On the outside, they may seem completely normal, but inside, their perception of reality is breaking down, and their trust in even the closest people begins to collapse. The Cotard Syndrome. You are walking down the street, completely normal, and suddenly you become convinced that you are dead. This condition is known as Cotard Syndrome. In this illness, a person is convinced that they no longer exist or that they are already dead. In severe cases, they may stop eating or drinking entirely because they no longer see themselves as alive. This can lead to self-neglect and death from starvation or dehydration. It is often described as one of the most disturbing psychological syndromes due to its extreme gore. The spotlight effect. You are in a market buying food, but you feel like every single person in the crowd is watching you. Every step you take, every small action you make feels like it is being noticed and judged. This psychological experience is known as the spotlight effect. In this effect, a person develops an intense feeling that they are constantly under observation, as if a spotlight is always shining directly on them. It creates extreme nervousness and discomfort in public places because the mind convinces them that others are paying close attention to everything they do. But in reality, most people are too focused on their own lives to notice those small moments at all. The bystander effect. You are on your routine walk when you suddenly see an accident happen. Dozens of people gather around the victim, yet no one is helping. You stand there too, wondering why nobody is stepping in. But in reality, you are one of them. Just like you, everyone else is thinking the same thing, that why isn't anyone helping? This is known as the bystander effect, a psychological phenomenon where people are less likely to help a person in need when others are present. So instead of taking actual responsibility, everyone just stands there blaming each other. Fregoli Delusion. You are walking through a crowd when something feels off. The faces keep changing, but your brain is thinking, what if it's the same person following me, but just in different disguises? This is known as Fregoli Delusion. It is a rare psychological disorder where a person becomes convinced that different people are actually a single individual who keeps changing appearance or disguising themselves. A stranger, shopkeeper, other people in crowd, everyone becomes your potential enemy. Truman Show. Delusion. You are living a normal life, but something feels strange. People greet you too warmly. Everything feels slightly too perfect, as if the world is revolving around you. Slowly, a thought begins to grow. What if there are cameras everywhere, and you are being filmed continuously, and every person is just a paid actor? This is known as the Truman Show delusion. It is a psychological condition where a person becomes convinced that their entire life is staged, like a movie or reality show, and that everyone around them is secretly an actor playing a role. Asymbolia. You are cutting some vegetables when you suddenly get a knife cut. It's deep and you can feel the pain clearly, but something feels off. The pain doesn't feel alarming or disturbing. It feels strangely normal, almost like nothing serious is happening. This condition is known as pain asymbolia. In this rare neurological condition, a person can still feel pain physically, but the emotional response to it is missing. Because of this disconnect, the person may appear unusually calm or even emotionless in situations where most people would react strongly. In severe cases, even serious injuries may not trigger any instinct to withdraw or seek help. Ekbom Syndrome. You are watching TV when you suddenly feel something crawling on your leg. You look down and nothing is there. A few seconds later, the sensation comes back again. You check once more and still there is nothing. This is known as Ekbom Syndrome. In this condition, a person becomes convinced that they are infested with insects or parasites, even though there is no medical evidence of any infestation. The strange part is that the sensations feel completely real, making it extremely difficult for the person to accept that nothing is actually there.